time to go courtside with the call. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Dylan Duffy.
Welcome in, Tiger fans, as we are getting ready to start the national anthem again for tonight's game before the men's matchup. Right after this, we will have your starting lineups. But first, we will do the national anthem here for the men's game. As if you didn't hear, that one was taken care of there by the Chanute High School Band. Another great rendition of our national anthem here. As we're going to have starters for Chanute first, the home team. It's going to be number 3, Warwick Olson. Number 20, Jalen Duncan. Number 22, Kobe Patterson. 25, Tucker Applegate. And number 35, Daniel Stanley. And then for the Tiger starters tonight, we're going to have a little switch up because if you haven't heard, Marlowe will be out for potentially season, but at least for now it will be tonight. He's in a arm brace after a tough fall at home against Parsons, but I'll let Judy Aaron do our starting lineup for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, it's like the first player we're going to see here. We're actually going to go shades of last week, too. Going to be number 1, Dexter Williams. Number 3, Dirks Kegler. Number 5, Jax Armstrong. Number 11, Cannon Brown. And number 33, Creed Clayton.
So, yep, we're going to have Creed and Jax, a couple sophomores, along with 3 seniors start here for the Fort Scott Tigers, as Marlowe's having fun with it. Even though he's in the sling, he kind of got promoted to being the guy that does the handshakes. So he's having a great time with Creed. As you know, Creed's always a high motor, always enjoys playing any sport he can. He enjoys getting out there, and Marlowe's there to kind of coach him up and have a good time with him there. So we'll see if Creed can kind of do what he did there at the start of the game at home against Parsons, is bring that intensity along with Jax kind of facilitating, getting Kegler off the ball a little bit, open him up a little more with an opportunity to see if he can get some going early for us.
Yeah, I thought he brought a lot of energy to the start of the game last week, and it kind of rubbed off on everybody else. So Jax Armstrong, I thought, did pretty well at the point guard position. Kind of handled the ball well. Gets Dirks off the ball where he can move, get open, I think Dirks does a good job when he's not having to handle the ball. Not that he can't handle it, but I think he can create more, catching the ball and going or getting through the lane, whatever. So just seemed to work out pretty good last week. So hopefully we'll see more of the same tonight. Chanute is going to be a better team than we saw Friday versus Parsons, but
yeah, and you're kind of missing I'd go out on a limb. I think he's definitely one of our top 3 leading scorers, if not our leading scorer on the year. So going to have about 10 to 20 points that we're going to have to make up for with Marlowe being out tonight. But we'll see if some of these super sophomores can step up, or if the seniors kind of take the lead as they've tried to all season and get it going for us.
Yeah, I'd like to see maybe Quade gets more minutes. I don't know. We'll see. So
looks like it's going to be Tiger basketball on the tip there. We're going to get it started. Kegler's going to bring it across. It's going to have Armstrong on the right side of him. It's going to have KB going to set a screen down for Dexter on the left side. Dexter's going to drive right-handed, goes back to his left, kicks out to KB. Goes baseline up and misses short. Comes down with his own rebound, though. Kicks it out to Williams, to Armstrong. Swings over to Kegler now. Kegler's going to get a screen by Armstrong. He's going to try to go with it. He's going to get turned over there. 7:35 left as As you did see Brown go to the basket pretty hard there early, and that's something that you'd like to see him starting to try to get to the basket a little bit more and use his bigger frame.
Yeah, I totally agree. Chanute's going to bring the ball up here.
We're going to come across the half-court line. It's going to have Armstrong up on him. They're going to swing it over to the right side now. Going to be, I believe that is Kobe passing it inside. And it's going to be a foul early here on Kegler underneath. They're kind of battling for position, but he's going to call it on Dirks early. So Dirks Kegler's going to pick up his first foul of the game. Tigers first of this quarter as well.
We're already running a little behind, but if they call the boys' game as tight as they did the girls', number one, it's a lot more physical game. We're going to see a lot more fouls.
Yep, and Abby, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty late night.
Yep, as they're going to try to drive in here. Chanute they're going to kick it back out. Williams going to stay up on him. He's going to go to the block, misses that, comes down with it, and he's going to get another foul call. Probably should have been a travel as he came down with the ball, but they're going to call it there on Clayton. It'll be his first of the night, and it'll be 2 early fouls here on the Tigers' first possession for the Blue Comets.
Chanute looking to get it in here. They're going to get it in. Kind of an off-balance three-pointer there by Chanute. They're going to get their own rebound, though. And swing it back up top. I think it did touch the rim. Yeah, it did. So they get a new shot clock. Another 3 put up there.
You give him another opportunity, and he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, Warwick Olson there. He's their shooter, and if you give him 2 or 3 shots in a possession, you're probably in trouble.
Kind of couldn't get going at the Tiger Dome, but he's already got 2 opportunities here tonight. He's made his pay, and Kegler's going to pick up his second there, being a little too aggressive.
He's got to know better.
So that's going to be 3 fouls early here on the Tigers. Kegler's going to have to check out as Aiden Ogren's going to come in here for his first minutes of the night for the Tigers.
Number 34, Aiden Ogren, in for the Tigers.
So we'll see Aiden Ogren, Cannon Brown, Dexter Williams, Creed Clayton, and Jax Armstrong here.
They're going to pass it in on the other side of the half-court line, and he's going to bring it across here. He's going to keep his dribble now. He's going to try to throw it inside. He does get it to him. He jumps up to kind of get it. Kobe's going to go baseline, tries to go up with it, now kicks it out to the three-point line. They swing it across. Swing it one more. He's going to take a 3, hand down, man down, no good. Long rebound there for Chanute, though. Quick tip drill. He's going to go up and good with it there. 22, Kobe Patterson for...
Quick 5-0 lead here for Chanute. Still 6 minutes to go, a little more than 6 minutes to go here.
It really just came down to second chance opportunities. That's where they've got their points, is getting another rebound and bringing it out. So they're going to be scrappy as KB's going to get on the left side here. Going to look inside. Now Clayton's going to get a screen from Williams underneath. We're going to swing it out to Dexter for 3. It's going to be short. Rebounded there by Patterson. He's going to look to push here for the Blue Comets. Swings it over to 20, 20 inside to 35. That's going to be Stanley, and he's going to get fouled there. And already 4 fouls on the Tigers tonight, none on the Blue Comets, as Ogren's going to get his first foul of the night as well. So it's going to be 4 fouls on the Tigers, like we said. We're going to get it inside to the corner here. Now swing it to the top of the key to Duncan. Duncan's going to hand it back off to Olson. He's going to go between his legs, gets a screen there, goes downhill, goes up with it, misses everything. Ogren's going to get the rebound. Thought about passing it there. Now he is going to get it to Armstrong as he crosses the half-court line. Has Patterson on him, tries to drive in, swings it over to Dexter on the right side. Dexter's going to dribble over, hand off to Ogren now. Long pass. He's looking for motion. He's going to take a 3 now, and that's going to be long.
Yeah, not the shot you want in that situation from your big man.
Nope. We're going to get it across here with Duncan. He's going to drive in, misses everything. Still fighting for it. Ogren going to come down with it, and he's going to double dribble. They don't call it. Luckily,
he got away with one there.
KB's going to bring it across. He's going to get it between the legs. Swings over to Armstrong for 3. And it's good for Jax Armstrong.
Yeah, pretty deep 3 there for Jax Armstrong. Going to get us back to a 1-possession game. Now Chanute leads 5-3, 4:42 to go.
And boy, howdy did we get away from one there.
Yeah,
definitely. He even stopped moving too, but Armstrong's going to get ran off a screen. They're going to try to get inside. He's going to get around Ogren, and that's going to be Applegate for 2 for the Blue Comets. So now Armstrong's going to walk it up here, kind of a light jog. Swings it over to Creed on the right side in front of Chanute's bench. Back out to Armstrong. Going to roll off of a Cannon Brown screen. Back to KB now. He's looking inside. Pump fakes. Takes his dribble now. Gets to the elbow of the free throw line. Kicks it out to Armstrong. Armstrong's going to step back for another 3. It's going to be long off the left side. Rebound there by Stanley, and Chanute's going to look to push here. 7-3 lead, 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter for Chanute. Back to Patterson. Patterson for a 3, misses that. Ogren's going to get the rebound as KB had a good box out there on
just
Applegate.
Good job of getting position there by KB and sealing his guy off.
KB's going to do a motion, keep it there, goes baseline. He's going to get pushed foul with 3:41 in the first quarter. It'll be Chanute's first foul of the game. Quade Moreland's going to check in, but that's going to be Olson's first foul for Chanute.
Going to give Aiden Ogren a break here. Sometimes Quade can come in and kind of light a fire a little bit, being a little bit of a spark plug for us, so hopefully we might see that here.
Going to be a line set here as they're trying to get ready to get set up and go. They're going to break off. They're going to get it into Cannon Brown, who's going to get it turned over. As soon as he gets it, Duncan's going to hand it off to Patterson. Go up the court, tries to get it back. Creed's going to save it, and he gets bumped there as he's trying to save it out of bounds. So it'll be Chanute basketball, and it will be 3:33 left here in the first quarter. Comets lead the Tigers 7-3 at Chanute High School in Chanute, Kansas.
Yep, Chanute's going to get it in. Quade has a hit in his face, but he's going to score it there. Can't see his
I believe it's
number.
Applegate.
Yeah, Applegate there. As we push it up quick ahead, Creed Clayton gets in the middle of the lane, tries to go inside to Dexter. It's going to get knocked away. I believe it'll be, yeah, it will stay with Fort Scott. So now Dexter Williams underneath. They get a line set here, give it to Creed at the elbow. He dribbles, kicks out. KB thinks about a deep 3.
Thought about it again.
Pump fakes a couple times. Now he's going to back up a little bit. Gives it to Dexter, left side, sets a screen. Dexter going to dribble in, spin, goes up. They're going to call a foul. Shot's blocked, but they're going to say he got him with the body there as he goes up.
That's probably one of those that you're going to try to even back up the foul count here.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
And we've got kids underneath the basket.
Patterson on a dog collar trying to bark. I don't know what they're trying to do anything they can here, but
yeah,
it's going to be one foul.
And they're getting
escorted out, so they had one
Zach
shot.
Murray here, the assistant principal, says, nope, keep it moving.
The rest of the student section is just laughing at him.
Yep. If I was in high school, I would have thought it was funny, too. I mean, I kind of thought it was funny now.
I mean, it's still pretty funny, yeah.
But they're definitely kicked out.
Yeah, can't hate him for efforting.
Yeah.
Dexter's going to go up with his first, and it doesn't work, so now they don't get any satisfaction out of that as they kind of delayed the game, but they didn't get him to
I can just imagine the conversation. They're like, all right, dude, first free throw. Mm-hmm. We're going underneath the basket. And you're like, the other kid was probably like, dude, you can't do that. He's like, yeah, we can.
Yeah, just trust me. We're good.
It's fine. Just trust me.
Now, if the students don't get in free, they're going to have to go tell their parents why they're already out of the game.
As he makes the second free throw, on their way out, too, the older one or the one that was leading the way was like, yeah, that's my bad, man.
Yep.
I thought it would be fine. Chanute's going to go right side here. Baseline, three-point line. Now they're going to kick it back to the top. Try to get it in to Patterson, and they're going to call 3 seconds there.
Good call. I thought they were going to try to call a foul on Dexter for a second. I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
But nope, 3 seconds, and we're going to get it into Jackson. He's going to walk it up the court here. Now he speeds it up a little bit to get across half court. Swings it over to Tyler Anderson, who just checked in for the Tigers. Back out to Dexter. Long 3, top of the key, misses it, and it's going to be a Patterson rebound, and I don't think Coach Feeback liked that shot at all. It's going to be swung over to Olson here for the Comets.
I don't understand that because, he's running the set. They ran it off there to shoot that shot. What'd you expect him to do?
Yeah, as it's going to be driven in now by Patterson. Gets to the corner. I think number 10 right there is in Olson's way. As Colburn probably wasn't the guy they wanted to get it to. They're trying to get it to Olson. TA's all over him now. 10 on the shot clock.
Stay on.
Swing it back to Duncan. Duncan has Armstrong on him. He tries to drive in. Quade with a great block there. KB's going to get that rebound. He tries to throw it up to TA, and TA just can't get down the court fast enough to grab that ball. So, minute 58, we're going to do a double turnover here as Chanute turned it over to us on a Quade Moreland block. And then we're going to throw a little bit out of TA's arm length. And
good
it's going
block
to be
there by Quade.
Chanute basketball underneath with a minute 58 here, first quarter. Tigers trail by 4. Foul count is 4-2.
Quade has really good timing shot blocking wise. He seems to get 2 or 3 a game, I think.
Yep. He is long, so he's going to get probably an extended chance here as long as he doesn't get in foul trouble to kind of show what he can do. They're going to try to get inside to Olsen. TA is going to have a good hand in there.
Good job by him, and you know the ball's coming to him.
Oh, yeah, they're going to try to facilitate it to him as much as they can. Hand off to Williams now. Backhand off to KB, pump fake. Going to get a foul there on Olsen, and it's going to be his second.
Yeah.
That's big for the Tigers.
I almost think he has to come out of the game probably, you think?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Definitely don't want to get him 3 in the first half.
Nope.
Because we're in the first quarter, and here he comes.
You can kind of tell that that's what KB was trying to do, though, is he's going to get him to ride him and see if they call it.
So Applegate's going to check in for him. And that's a big-time foul there to give him 2. As KB has it right side, thinks about it. Now a little step back from the top of the key. He's going to be short. Chanute gets the rebound, pushes ahead.
Patterson's going to bring it across half-court line, hand off to Duncan here. Duncan's going to swing it over to Applegate. Applegate's going to drive in, tries to go up and under Quade with another great
gets
block.
Another one. Get that out of here, he says.
Yep, minute 15 here in the first quarter. Tigers still trail by 4, 9-5. They aren't probably going to get to their 21 points they got on Friday in the first quarter. They're going to swing it over to Colburn in the corner for 3, and it is good. So maybe I was wrong. There's another shooter for him. That's going to be a senior Easton Colburn for Chanute to extend it to a 7-point lead here.
12-5. Right at a minute to go here in this first quarter. Armstrong has it, gives it to Dexter. He's at the elbow, right side. Now he goes cross-court left wing. KB's going to think about a pass, gives it to Armstrong in the corner. He's going to dribble in, kicks it out to Quade. Quade pump fake through the legs, back to KB.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
He goes through his legs, back through his legs, step back. He's going to put up a 3, and it doesn't get the rim.
No spacing there by the Tigers, and it's going to be 30 seconds on the shot clock, or on the game clock. And the shot clock is off as Patterson's going to get it here. Going to swing it. He's going to go left-handed up in and misses it. Quade's going to get the rebound in 20 seconds. Swings it over to Jax on the right side.
Got time.
Jack's going to have Colburn on him. Cuts him off. Swings it to TA. Now we're at 12, 11, 10.
No shot clock.
9, 8 on the game clock. Still kind of being lazy here. 5 seconds now. Gets it in KB. 3 seconds. Pump fakes. Goes up with it. Gets pushed. No foul. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Chanute is leading 12-5, up 7 here. Be back after this break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodel, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 2 generations strong, have over 50 years combined. Call Bo for all your construction. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance, from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott.
Back here at Chanute High School as it is 12-5. Chanute Blue Comet lead over your Fort Scott Tigers. Obviously, if you haven't heard the news, Drayden Marlowe is out with a potential fractured elbow. He's in an arm sling. I think they kind of get the full results tomorrow at some point. He had to go get an MRI and everything as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see kind of what he has going on and what that looks like for the rest of the year for us. But we're going to come out of here in the second quarter to start this with Jax Armstrong, Dexter Williams, Quade Moreland, Kanan Brown, and Tyler Anderson for the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be Patterson, Duncan, Colburn, and Applegate, along with Stanley for the Chanute Blue Comets. As Patterson's going to get back up at the top of the key, swings it over to Colburn in the corner. He keeps his dribble, swings it back out to Duncan, who's going to look over to Stanley. thought about throwing it inside. He's going to drive instead. Kind of Euro steps to the right, and he's going to draw a foul on, I believe, Tyler. And it'll be...
Really need to take advantage right here. They don't have Olsen in the game.
Yep.
You probably won't see him most of the second quarter, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, you know, their best scorer by a decent shot. You're really going to try to take advantage while you can.
As it's going to be Stanley here shooting his first. Misses it. Rims out hard. 7:31 left here in the second quarter. First possession by the Blue Comets has Stanley at the free throw line shooting 2 with a foul on Anderson for the Fort Scott Tigers. 2 dribbles up and long rebound there for Dexter Williams. He's going to swing it to KB, who's going to bring it across the timeline here. He's going to kind of do a dribble handoff to Armstrong. He swings it over to Anderson now. He's going to hold on to it. Takes 1 dribble, swings it back to Armstrong at the top of the logo here, right in between the 2 lines for make the C. Back to KB on the right side. Swings it into Anderson. Power dribble, pump fake, goes up with it now, and it's good for Tyler Anderson. Much more of that tonight if we can get it inside and kind of pound the paint a little bit.
Yeah, they're really not that much bigger, you know, position-wise. We kind of match up height-wise with them, so.
Yep. They're going to try to drive in here, and they're going to call a travel.
Yeah, one too many hops there.
Kind of hopped and then try to hop again and get up and under and use that rim as a protection, and it doesn't bode well for them now as we're going to have Creed Clayton check in here for Dexter Williams. 6:51 mark in the second quarter. So Armstrong's going to dribble it up here. Gets the pass in from KB. They're going to run a set. KB's going to run off the left side here at the 3-point line. He's going to look. Tyler's going to come underneath. Creed's going to come out long 3 for Creed. It's going to be off the left side. It's going to be a rebound there by Chanute. They're going to swing it to Patterson. Cross-court pass out there to Duncan. Or not Duncan, sorry. That is 2. No, that is Duncan.
Yeah, it is Duncan.
He's going to miss, and it's going to be a foul there on number 5. That's going to be Jax Armstrong, his first foul of the night for the Tigers. 6:20 left. It'll be a foul on the floor.
2 team fouls here in this quarter on the Tigers, none on Chanute. 5-point game. They're going to dribble in. Now they kick it back out to Duncan at the top. He's going to hand off to Patterson. They set a screen for him. He goes right side. Kicks it out. Now to the elbow. Now back out to Duncan. Back inside. Back outside.
A little semi-pro action there.
Yeah.
Now Patterson's going to get a look to drive. Kicks out Stanley, who's going to almost get, does lose it there for a second. Quade's all over him. Going to swing it out to Duncan. 9 on the shot clock. He's going to drive. It's going to be an offensive foul. Illegal screen there, I believe, by, it's going to be Applegate, his first of the night.
Number 25, Tucker Applegate. That's first.
This will be their first foul of the second quarter here now as Armstrong's calling the play as he's getting ready to cross the timeline here. Swings it over to KB. KB looks for Creed at the top of the key. They're going to let him set out there, maybe make a pay a little bit later as KB gets it at the block, pump fakes, spins, misses that, gets kicked out to Duncan there. They're going to push it up to Patterson, who's going to cross the half-court line. Now swings it over to Stanley.
Obviously, they're still right there as it looks like we're going to see Jax Armstrong, Creed Clayton, Tyler Anderson, Quade Moreland, and Dexter Williams is our 5 right now out of this timeout. So we're going to give KB a break.
Yep.
Does hurt too. We haven't had Dirks in the game. He picks up 2 fouls in the first, minute and a half?
Yep. We don't have Olsen in for the Blue Comets, so we'll probably see them both check in at the same time as he has 2 fouls as well. Got to play a few more minutes than Kegler did, but see if he can get back in here at the probably under 3 mark. As Patterson's going to swing it over to Colburn. Colburn's going to swing it to Duncan on the right side. Now get a screen there by Applegate. Now he gets the dish in from Duncan. He tries to throw a little hook shot that misses, and 3 Tigers were there, and one of them knocked it out of bounds. So still no reset on the game or on the shot clock though, so they only got 10 seconds to work with here. 3:49 left here in the second quarter. They swing it into Stanley, pump fakes, goes up and under, and gets the roll there for the Blue Comets.
You just can't cut it to 2 here. Been close a couple times, and
now Jack's going to bring it across the timeline. Swings it over to Williams, who just checked back in at that timeout there. He's going to take his couple dribbles, swings it back to Armstrong at the top, looking for a screen. Didn't get it, so he swings it over to Tyler, and they're going to call
3 seconds.
3 seconds on who? Because I don't think anybody was in the paint. Oh, no, Quade was in the paint. I do apologize. Was just posted up in there, so he's going to get checked out there for Brown, I believe. He's going to check in. 3:22 and counting here in the second quarter. Tigers trail by 2 possessions, 16-10. Duncan's going to bring it across, swing it over to Patterson on the right side. He's going to take a couple dribbles here, look inside. Now he swings it over to Applegate. Applegate to Colburn. Colburn's going to try to drive back to the paint now, swings it to Stanley. Back to Patterson on the right side. Takes a couple dribbles, swings it back out to Duncan. They're using kind of all of the shot clock here. They're looking to try to get it into, sorry, not Duncan, Stanley. Gets tipped out there by Anderson with 8 left on the shot clock. It'll be Chanute ball underneath. 2:57 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, short shot clock here, so you can't let him just get to the rim.
Throw it into Stanley. He uses his big body to go up and good for the Chanute Blue Comets there. Now it's a 18-point game.
Fort Scott throws it ahead.
8-point game.
Now we go back to Jax at the top. He's going to use Dexter as a screen. Gets it to KB at the free throw line. Right elbow, pump fake. Gets it out. We're going to have a timeout now.
Fort Scott with a timeout.
The referee looks upset that he was yelling for a timeout, but I think feedback had yelled for a timeout 3 or 4 times, and he hadn't heard him, so screamed it. I could hear him say it up here with my headphones on.
2:30 left here in the second quarter. Timeout by the Tigers, just a 30-second timeout. We'll send it back to the studio for a quick one. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
The Bowl, Mexico, and part of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meals. Dine in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
Back here at Chanute High School, they just pass it in to Jax Armstrong on the other side of half court, and he brings it across.
Dirk's back in the game.
Yep, he's going to get the ball, go right up with it, and good for Dirk Skagler, get his first points of the game.
Yeah, that's the difference when he's in the game, too, right there. So
You got more offensive identity.
Right.
Now Duncan's going to bring it across the timeline. Looks like Olsen's still sitting out there for the Blue Comets, though. Duncan's going to look to drive, kicks out to Colburn, over to Patterson in the corner. Now back into Colburn, tries to fly up with it. Kegler's going to come down with the rebound, though. He's going to look to push here. He's going to go right side, Euro back inside, and it's going to be up and good for Dirks Kegler, who's kind of came in and took over there with the good old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, it comes in and gives him immediate impact. So now a 4-point game and a chance to cut it to 3.
It was good talking with him last night that he could be, he's looking to play at the next level, so him come in and kind of put some film out there, showing that he can kind of do it all is big for him. Looks like number 2, Evan Lubering's going to check in along with Kelton Rorick for the Blue Comets. He's going to come in for Applegate and Patterson. Ogren's going to check in here for the shooter. We're going to take Kegler right back out. Don't want him to maybe a little offense for defense type of thing here with a minute 54. You don't want him to foul if he makes this, and he does. So get him in here.
3-point game, 15-18.
Probably one of those, you know, you get down here, you get the stop, you'll call a quick timeout or something like that, and then get him right back in to play some offense.
At the bench. I'm sure you're exactly correct there. We'll just go offense for defense with him.
Yep. So Ogren's going to check in for him. They're going to swing it over to Stanley, swings it to Duncan. They're going to look inside. It's going to be an offensive foul, and look at that. Kegler's going to be able to check right back in.
Yep.
Almost say good coaching there.
Yeah.
It's like he knew the offensive foul was coming. It's going to be Easton Corbin's first foul for the Chanute Blue Comets. It'll be their 3rd team foul. Tigers have 2. Again, it's Jax. He's calling the play here early. Going to bring it up across half-court line here. Swings it over to Anderson on the left elbow. Looking inside. Swings it to KB now at the three-point line. Drives into the free throw line, holds on to it, gets it into Kegler. Looking to go to work. Kind of gets bodied, kicks it out to KB, between the legs, back to Kegler. Going to drive left hand, hand off to Williams. 9 on the shot clock. Hands off to KB, long three. It's going to be a little bit short, and it'll be a rebound there by the Blue Comets as Duncan's going to get it, swing it in. It's going to be a kick by Dirks, but it'll prevent that with 29 left on the shot clock. Ogren's going to check in for Kegler. Just really don't want to pick him up that third foul no matter what you can do here.
No, and that's smart. Chanute's going to try to run a set here from sideline. They're going to get it in. Now they go back out to Duncan up top. He's going to dribble right side. Now he goes out. Back to Duncan at the top. He's going to back up to the volleyball line, call play. All the way back to Duncan. They're going to swing it out to, that's going to be Evan Lubering.
Kind of feels like what we looked like when we had Kegler on the bench. They kind of have Olsen on the bench for an extended period, and Patterson.
Big man for them, shoots a corner three.
Misses it.
We're gonna push it. As KB goes.
Looks like the shot clock's about a half a second off. So Tyler Anderson for three, misses everything besides the backboard. It's going to be a rebound there by Chanute with shot clock off now. It's going to be a handoff. Duncan's going to take it here. Go left side. Now he's going to pull it out knowing that they're going to settle for the final shot. Kind of pushing that arm out as Armstrong's moving his feet really good. And he's going to draw a cheap foul there, as I don't know if Armstrong really did anything, but that's going to be his second of the game as well, and you definitely don't want him to pick up his third as he's got some good minutes here for the Tigers.
Creed's going to come in for him.
Creed's going to check in for a little defensive action, so it's going to be Williams, Clayton, Ogren, Brown, and Anderson on the court for the Tigers. We're going to pass it over to Duncan. 7 seconds to go. He's going to look to drive downhill. Kicks it out to number 4, Lubering. Or sorry, not Lubering. Rourke, who misses it. KB throws it up anyway. Not good if it goes. Doesn't hit cheerleader or anything. So that's going to take us to halftime. Tigers trail by 3. We'll be back after a short break with the unofficial, official halftime stats. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Make the right decision feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug, choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. Feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson, right here in Bourbon and Lynn County, helps you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. If you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fort Scott Jungle has tigers with ferocious appetite for more. That's why all the Tigers fill their bellies at Marshall's, located at 6 West 18. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marshall's Deli welcomes call-in orders. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marshall's Deli is where you.
Back here at Chanute High School as the Tigers do trail by 3 at the halftime mark. 18-15, low-scoring game as the Tigers against Parsons on Friday in the Tiger Dome at 21, and they can't even get to that here in 2 quarters. So it's going to be a long one as Dirks Kegler kind of got into foul trouble there, got 2. Other foul trouble, Armstrong has 2 there, and then everybody else is only with 1. Ogren with 1, Anderson with 1, and Creed Clayton with 1, but scores for the Tigers are going to have Dexter Williams with 2 on free throws. Dirk Skaker with 5. Got all of those right there in the second quarter when he got right back in the game with about 2 minutes to go. Jackson Armstrong has 2 threes and has 6 points. He's your leading scorer for the Tigers, and Tyler Anderson has chipped in with the layup of his own for 2. For Chanute, Warwick Olsen's going to have 3. He also has 2 fouls for the Blue Comets, who set out all that whole second quarter. Patterson has 2, Applegate has 4, Stanley has 6, and Colburn has 3. We are going to send it back to the studio here for an extended break as they got music playing in the background. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you listen to All Hit 103.9 of Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Back after this halftime break and a word from our sponsors.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and remind you that we have many locations. You can enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, Hempstead, and Newtown. Everybody's in Hempstead. Opie's Restaurant in Mart, and now at Opie's Pizza School Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Ricketts and Kincaid, Brooklyn and Iowa, and on Opie's. Let's get exit on 69 or go to opiespizza.com.
Hi, folks. Brian, Union State Bank. We'd like to use this time to remind Union State Bank. We offer a number of services that you find in a big bank, yet you still receive personalized service that makes banking at a community bank much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown, and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing. Find us fast. Name something.
Hey there, my name is Bailey Talon, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take this opportunity to thank our team for all. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family owns and operates a business in Bourbon County here, and loves supporting all. After all, we are stop in at Atkins sometimes, and my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Atkins located at 3 downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodel, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, has over 50 years combined, and all both all construction. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. So Tigers.
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their path. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of youth organizations and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more vision than meets the eye, and Chanute Eye Care understands perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Charlotte. Take care, live better with Chanute Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Street in Fort Scott or call 12-638-0850. Improving lives with state-of-the-art care. See more online at ChanuteEyeCare.com.
Hello, Travis Myers here from Myers, locally owned and operated. Retired cost and or high electric. Maybe time to upgrade your tire. We are system change out specialists. Install whole home, mini splits, and Generac generators. Give us a call at 913-713-3734. Schedule a full home system out.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster. Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been safe in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance, from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970. Stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott.
Fort Scott Jungle has tiger ferocious appetite more. That's why all the tigers fill their bellies at Marshall, located at 6 West 8th Street. It's the tradition of every game day for the fitting way of play. It needs to score a big win. Deliveries, carry out, or even dine in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders. You can call us 602-223-6432. All tigers know that Marsh's Deli is huge.
Authentic taste of Old Mexico and part of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal. Dine in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
There's what a vision than the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands perfectly. They're a dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission. With offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Charlotte. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 711 South National Street in Fort Scott or call 12-223-0850. Improving lives with state-of-the-art care. See more online at canareyecare.com.
Hey there, my name is Bailey Talon, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our team for all. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family owns and operates a business in Bourbon County and loves supporting all. After all, we are stop in and add sometimes. And my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Add look at 3 East downtown Fort Scott.
Back here at Chanute High Schools, we got about a minute left, and we're still missing the Fort Scott Tigers. They are now kind of coming out of the locker room after a long conversation there in the locker room. Probably a lot of it, as we were kind of talking about, is just some untimely shots maybe. You know, about the only one that went in for us was Armstrong's 3 in transition, but besides that, we've kind of got a few threes that maybe we quite didn't want to have shot there at the start of possession, but we'll see if we get that tightened up. We are only trailing by 3, low-scoring game. Good news is our defense has been pretty prevalent here for the Tigers, even with Kegler on the bench. Looks like he is going to start the second half, though. It's going to be Clayton, Williams, Kegler, Brown, and Armstrong. Looks like our starters. Then it's going to be Olson, Applegate, Stanley, Duncan, Patterson, and Colburn for the Chanute Blue Comets.
Olson's going to be guarding KB. I'd like to see him go right at him, see if he can't draw that third foul, and that's what he does. Gets a hoop there, 2 points to start the half for KB.
Gets his first 2 points of the game.
Cuts it to 1.
They're going to swing it out to Olson. He's going to try to pick up where he left off. He does with 3. Get a hand up. It's a big thing we got to do on Olson. You know he's a perimeter shooter, and he does get his second 3 of the night. So back to a 4-point lead here, 17-21. P? Elevator was broke, or they turned it off. Yeah. Coach Floyd came by looking for Pashon, and he wasn't here, so had to give him the bad news that the elevator was broke. We were going to be able to be joined by Pashon at halftime as we get it to Clayton at the block. Swings out to Armstrong for 3, and he's feeling it too. Yeah, Jackson Armstrong.
Anything you can do, I can do better. So.
And he is so far better. He's got 3 threes on the night now. Makes it a 1-point game, 20-21. So now he's guarding Duncan. Swing it over to Colburn. Kegler's on him. Swing it back over to Duncan with Armstrong back on him. Gets it out to Olson. KV's guarding him. Hand up in his face. Swing it to Patterson. Clayton is on him. Back to Duncan. Back to Patterson on the right side. Jab steps, takes 1 dribble, swings it over to Olson. Thought about a long 3 there. KB's up on him now, playing good defense, lets him drive in. And it's going to be a offensive foul there.
Yes,
Kegler gets up in front of him, and it's going to be offensive foul on Olson, and will be his 3rd. This is great there by Kegler to take that charge.
Yeah, smart move by Dirks there, giving him his 3rd foul. He's going to have to exit the game.
Check out, yeah. That's going to bring number 4, Kelton Rourke, in for the Blue Comets. Good gamesmanship there by Kegler to slide in there and take that charge.
Yeah.
See if we can get some more points here as we got our leading scorer now back on the court. Kegler for elbow shot, misses that. It's going to be a rebound there by Stanley, who's going to swing it to Duncan, swing it over to Colburn, drives in. It's going to be another. It's going to be a blocking foul on Williams. He was kind of sitting there waiting on it, but they call a blocking foul there.
Yeah, I feel like even if you're in position, you're the chances of getting, two charges in a row are slim to none. So
that's what I think that he just told feedback because he was already falling, so we're not going to give him that one if he's already trying to play it off.
Right.
That will be Williams' first foul, though. Colburn misses that one at the free throw line, so still only a 1-point game, 6:09 left, third quarter. Tigers trail by 1. Going to have Easton Colburn at the free throw line to make that one, so 2-point game now.
Dirks is going to be bringing the ball up here now. Kind of switch from Jax, put Dirks back at the point. Now Jax catches it at the elbow. Goes right side to Dirks at the three-point line. He's looking inside. He's going to dribble right side baseline, and they're going to call a foul on the floor as he goes around, right around Duncan for 2 points, but they're going to get the foul first. So.
I don't know if we ever said, yeah, that was the game that he's, trusting in that ACL, but you can kind of tell he has no limits now.
No.
Probably really since a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's cut
kind of
loose
really
for
seen
sure.
that he's definitely getting after it. He's showing you how quick he is as a slasher as well. So he's going to look to throw it in here. He gets it up to Dexter at the top of the key. Back over to Kegler at the wing. He's looking at Ogren, gets it inside to him. Ogren's going to power dribble, go up, spin around, up and good for Aiden Ogren.
Aiden really does have soft hands for a big man. He's got a lot of touch. And if he can get the ball kind of one-on-one in there, a lot of times he can win that battle. So.
Yep. 22-22, 5:30 left here, third quarter. Chanute's going to bring it across. It's like he was a tight end or something in high school,
Yeah.
They now swing it over to Colburn. Kegler's on him. Over to Patterson with a 3. Misses long. Rebound Dexter Williams. Throws it to Armstrong, telling everybody to go. Clear out. So he's going to bring it down the court. Looks to go past Colburn. Goes up with it and gets the kiss off the glass.
Tough bucket there by Jax Armstrong.
Super sophomore, you could say. A diaper dandy is, they'd say, in the college level if he was a freshman or sophomore. But Patterson's going to swing it over to Duncan. Duncan back to
weak.
Rourke, and it's going to be a push there on Williams. He's going to push down. I believe that was...
I was watching that kind of in real time. I mean, he
Applegate.
maybe bumps into him a little bit, but...
So, no, was it on? I don't think it was on Williams.
It was on
Ogren.
Aiden Ogren. He barely bumped him, though, as Olsen's going to check back into the game here. He did fall down, but kind of just looked like one of them maybe gets in the weight room a little more than the other one to me, but...
We know that's not basketball.
As he goes up there and works his way around Ogren for a tough shot. Fort Scott pushes ahead quick.
It's going to be a tie ball game here. Williams, long 3 at the top of the key. Misses long as well. It's going to be a rebound by Duncan. And it's going to be Olsen looking to drive here. Does drive in, misses that. Tips it out, though. Gets his own rebound. Ogren almost picks up another, but they swing it to Patterson. Wide open to Stanley. He's going to look to drive on. Ogren misses, gets his own rebound, power dribble, back up, and good. Too many second chance opportunities there.
Yeah, just can't give them 3 chances. They're going to score eventually.
And that's going to be Daniel Stanley's 10th point of the game here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll send it back to the studio for a quick one. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Make the right decision. It feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here as we're coming out of this 30-second timeout. Going to be Comets 26, Tigers 24, 4:21 left here, third quarter. Both teams 2 fouls on this quarter. As Olsen's playing with 3 now. And everybody for the Tigers have 2 or less. And then Patterson, Applegate, and Colburn for the Blue Comets are going to have 1. As we're getting the person to pass the ball in here. KB's going to get it.
I still think Folson's going to guard KB, is they're going to be in a press here, but you got to go right at him.
Yep. You're going to swing it back over to Kegler here. He's going to bring it across half court. Patterson's going to stick on him a little bit. Kegler's going to go between his legs, keep his dribble, looking to get a offensive setup here. They're trying to figure out what to do. They swing it over to Armstrong. Armstrong back to Kegler. Thought about it. They're kind of running the zone now. 1-2-2 house zone. Swing it out to Anderson in the corner. He's going to get trapped. He's looking to throw it. Throws it over to Armstrong. Comes down with it. 1 on the shot clock. Goes up with it and misses off the glass, but it's going to be a rebound there by Stanley.
Yeah, heady move by him just to get that shot up.
Yep. Swing it to Olsen. He's looking to swing it over to Duncan now. Armstrong's on him. Hands are up, waiting to pass it. They get back to Olsen. Tyler's on him, riding him down. They're going to swing it to Patterson in the corner. He's going to go up, and it's going to be a foul there on Kegler. It'll be his third. As you knew, I felt like that was probably coming at some point. The one time they can get a chance to get our good player along with their player into foul trouble, they're going to call it, try to make it even somewhat.
So he's going to stay in the game, looks like.
Yep, 3:25 here, third quarter. Dirks is going to kick that one. Now they're going to switch who's passing the ball in here. It's going to be Olsen now. Tyler's up on him. We're still in a man defense. Swing it to Patterson in the corner, back to Duncan.
Yeah, got to find Olsen as we do. TA's got a hand on him. And
Quade
works around that guy. Yeah, this should be a foul.
Calls a travel.
On Quade? Or on Chanute? Who?
Guess it's going to be a travel on Quade when nobody had possession of it, but.
What? And he's going to tell him, get back in the coaching box. Yeah, sometimes there's a time to maybe, as Olsen puts up another corner three, and it's good. Man, that's tough, especially if.
And that's going to be a turnover there as we get it to cross half court. We try to throw it up, so. It's going to be a timeout here. 3:05, 29-24, Blue Comet lead. It's going to be a full timeout for Coach Feedback, and we'll send it back to the studio. Listen, I'll hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
This product offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Fearless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earn paid sick time and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at fearlessproducts.com. Fearless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning play of the play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
Back here at Chanute High School, 3:05 left, third quarter. Tigers trail by 5. It will be Chanute ball after that turnover. They're going to get it into Patterson here. They're going to bring it across half court. KB's going to be on Patterson. Olsen's going to have Tyler Anderson on him. He's going to look to drive here. Now pumps back out. Swings it over to Patterson. And it's going to be a foul there on Quade, as he's going to get called for a hold there underneath on Stanley. And it'll be 2:53 left here in the third quarter.
They get it in right side, Duncan. He's going to try to go inside. Now they kick it across. They want to get it out, and they do to Olsen. He puts up a runner, and it's going to miss. But Applegate there is going to have the rebound. Is that who that was?
That's Stanley.
Sorry, Stanley.
Kind of their do-it-all guy now.
Going to get that rebound and put it up for 2. So he pushes the lead 24-31. Chanute leads here.
Kick out to Quade in the corner. Pump fakes, throws it to Armstrong. Armstrong's going to get it back to Quade, inside to Kegler. Goes up and around him, up and good. Dirks Kegler.
So now 26-31, just over 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
So Now Duncan's going to go right past Armstrong, swings it out to Olson. Tyler on him, backing him down, tries to do a little. He's a high efficient scorer. That was a great pass or shot there by Olson for 2.
Yeah, he definitely. I believe he has a gym in the basement of his house, but you can tell he spends a lot of time in it.
Yep. KB's going to get it. He's going to dribble out, swings it to Kegler at the free throw line. They're looking, still looking. Now swings it over to Armstrong. Tries to get it inside, but it's going to get tipped out. It's going to be a turnover. Patterson up to Colburn. Layup and good for the Blue Comets. Sending it now to a 9-point lead here for the Comets. Armstrong's going to go in, gets a layup. It's going to be basket. Good, I feel like, as I think he got fouled before he went up.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely. They're not going to call it on the floor, are they?
I think they're trying to figure out who drove in there. Yep, they called an offensive foul.
Oh, my goodness.
If there's ever a time.
Now's the time to get a technical if you're feedback.
Yep, he's going to get it.
I hate to say that, but.
Yep. Yep, there he does get it.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. He's been baiting feedback all night anyways, to be real honest.
So that's going to be 5 fouls there on the Tigers. It'll be Armstrong's 3rd one. So I don't know what they're talking about now. They're going to have Olson shooting the free throws here for the Blue Comets.
Olson to the line to shoot 2 for the technical.
So he makes his first. This is probably the technical foul shots here. Now 10-point lead for the Blue Comets. Second one's up and good as well. 11-point lead, 37-26, minute 28 left here in the 3rd quarter. Ogren's going to check in here for, I believe, Armstrong maybe. Yep, as he picked up his 3rd foul there on that charge call. That was the 5th foul, but maybe not. Maybe it was only the 14th foul, and then they gave the technical foul, another player or team foul. So Olson's going to drive in there. He's going to miss that. Be a rebound on Ogren. They're going to call a foul here. On 25, that's going to be Applegate's 2nd. And it'll be Chanute's 3rd team foul. So now Jack's going to check back in. He's going to get in for Quad A. Minute 20 left here, 3rd quarter, 26-37. Tigers trail. And then hand it off to Jax. Jax is going to bring it up the court here. He's going to call a set. KB and Dirks are going to cross the screen. KB's going to run underneath. Pass to Anderson now. Get it over to Armstrong. They looked at Kegler down low, nothing there. Pump fakes another one. Now it passes out to Kegler for a 3. It just rattles out. Ogren gets the rebound though. Power dribble. Tries to go up with it. Swings out to Armstrong now at the 3-point line. He's going to drive in, go up. Misses it.
Just a little
rebound there. And they're going to call it jump ball as Ogren's going to get it. 47 seconds left, 3rd quarter, but it will stay Tiger possession as Ogren heady play there to dive in there and try to grab the loose ball.
So Dirk's going to be throwing it in here for the Tigers.
Smartly, Chanute's going to get Olson out here.
We have KB out back, kind of his outlet. Look to get it in.
Gotta throw it in. They do get it into KB. He's going to dribble around here a little bit. 20 on the shot clock. Hand off to Kegler. Almost went between his legs, but he does catch it. Saves it. He's telling him to motion through. Calls the play. 12, 11 on the game shot clock now. Armstrong has it. Tries to throw a little lob pass in. They're going to draw a foul there on Duncan. It'll be Chanute's 4th foul, and it will.
To be honest, I don't know how that was a foul either.
I think that's one of those, if you know anything about coaching, that's why you get that technical to maybe settle them down and rein them back in a little bit. So they kind of sometimes they'll be like, all right, maybe I am missing a few. They try to get back in your good graces a little bit. But shot clock is now off. Tigers can settle for a final shot here as they get it to Armstrong in the corner. Gets a screen by Anderson. Over to Ogren at the top of the key.
20 seconds on the clock.
KB has it now. He's going to have Rourke on him, and they're going to call a blocking foul there by Rourke because they weren't letting KB go through, and that's going to send him to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. So Cannon Brown only with 2 points tonight has a chance to get a couple more at the free throw line. Tigers trail 37-26 by 11. 15.6 left to go here in the third quarter. Both teams at 5 team fouls, so any fouls here in the rest of this quarter will be free throws. KB goes up and rattles his first one in for the Tigers. That's going to bring Olsen in for Blue Comets and send, looks like, Kelton Rourke out.
So KB gets ready here for his second shot. 26-37, now 27-37, so he cuts it to 10-point lead.
He's going to check out along with Kegler, so it'll be Clayton, Williams, Anderson.
You don't want any points here.
Ogren and Armstrong for the
13,
Tigers.
Now 10 seconds to go. Olsen's going to put up a 3. It's going to be short.
Still 3 seconds to go. Creed gets it. Second to go. Throws it, and no good. I think it was going to be good if it goes, but it looks like they tried to wave it off before it even happened. But that's going to do it here for the third quarter. Tigers trail by 9 going into the fourth, 37-28 at Chanute High School. Listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube back after this break.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and remind you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here, start of the fourth quarter, it will be Blue Comet basketball. The Tigers will be sending out Dexter Williams, Cannon Brown, Creed Clayton, Dirks Kegler, and Jax Armstrong. Chanute will be sending out Colburn, Patterson, Duncan, Olsen, and it's going to be Applegate. Stanley will sit on the bench first. Applegate was looking for a high five there by Patterson. I didn't get one, so he kind of gave his own little high five to himself as Duncan gets it. Top of the free throw, or the half-court line, tries to swing it into Olsen, and that's going to get a fourth foul on Olsen as Kegler was thinking about the steal, but it got ran over instead. That'll be Chanute's first foul of the night in the fourth quarter. 7:49 left to go, fourth quarter. They are going to bring Stanley in now for Olsen.
Crazy part is he's played such limited minutes, and I think he's still their leading scorer, isn't he?
I think Stanley has him, maybe 9.
It's close.
Yeah, they might be tied.
Still in double digits, and he's played about probably 5 minutes total, I'd say.
Yep, as he actually is. I think he's about a point ahead of Stanley. But, yeah, volume shooter, you know, he can get it in a hurry. Armstrong's going to get over here on the left side. Swings over to Cannon Brown. Back to Armstrong. Back to Kegler. Pump fakes the 3. Now he's looking to drive in. Kicks it out to Williams, who thought about it. Cross-court pass to KB. Pump fake. Swings it over to Armstrong. Back to Kegler. Transition 3. Misses short. Saved and out of the back of the backboard. KB tried to save it, but he threw it off the backboard right back out of bounds. 7:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 9, 37-28.
Yeah, need some type of offensive production here in these next couple possessions, kind of get us back into this game before it gets to real crunch time. Chanute's going to have it with Patterson left side.
Swings it back over to Applegate, then to Duncan now. Looks inside, wide open is Patterson. They swing it back to Duncan. He tries to throw it up with his right hand. Creed's going to come down with that rebound, swings it to KB. Wasn't quite ready for it, but we get it to Applegate. Now he swings it to Dexter. Thinks about driving in, back to Cannon. 3, misses everything. Hits the line, be out of bounds. So
just a rough night shooting for the Tigers. As we've shot back-to-back threes. They haven't got anything.
Yep. This is going to be Chanute passing the ball in here. Actually, it's going to be a timeout by Chanute first. Will be a full timeout. So it will be Chanute ball after this break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National CE in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com. An authentic taste of old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
Back here as they just pass the ball into Duncan. We get started. After that full timeout by Chanute coach, they're going to swing it to Colburn. Colburn out to Duncan now on the right side in front of their bench. Back to Patterson on the left side. To Colburn with Kegler on him. 19 on the shot clock. They're probably going to use the clock as much as they can here. And KB's going to pick up a foul on a push on Colburn. As no bully ball is going to be allowed to be played here tonight. It'll be Cannon's first. And it will be the first foul of the fourth quarter as well for the Tigers. So Duncan's going to take it underneath here. Look to pass it in, gets it into Applegate. Goes up with it, misses. Rebound, Stanley misses it as well. And it's going to be another foul here on the Tigers. And I believe that one's going to be on Creed Clayton with a push. 6:18 left to go, fourth quarter. Tigers still trail by 9, 37-28.
Yeah, we've kind of hung around all night. We just can't seem to get over the hump.
Nope. Duncan's going to look to pass it in. He does get it into Stanley, or to Applegate, back to Duncan. Now to Patterson. Left side to Duncan. Swings it to Stanley, swings it to Patterson, 24-23. Duncan's going to go inside on Jacks, try to blocks him down. Kicks it out to the big man, misses, and it's going to be offensive foul there, and it will be on, I believe that's going to be on number 25. That will be Applegate on a push. Be his third foul, and it's going to have Quad A check in here for Clayton. 5:59 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Fort Scott's going to get it into Dexter, or to Dirks here. He's going to let it roll. Doesn't touch it till about half court. Now he picks it up, kicks it left side to Jax. He gets a screen from Dexter, and he's going to lose the ball there.
Looks like he might have got hit in the elbow or something trying to pass that, but they didn't see it, so they swing it over to Patterson on the right side. Dexter on him, out to Stanley, over to Applegate now. Or no, back out to Applegate from Duncan, sorry. Colbert has it on the right side, Kegler on him. Must be careful not to pick up his fourth foul this early. Now out to Patterson, gets Dexter to jump on a pump fake to Duncan. They're probably not shooting underneath 10 seconds the rest of the night. As when they do that too, Stanley drives in, gets his 14th point of the night on a layup there as we get it across to KB. Takes a couple dribbles, swings across court to Armstrong, steps into a three here. Misses it. Rebound there by Applegate. KB tries to get the steal. Kind of doing a full court pressure here. Now they're going to bring it across. Swings it over to Colburn for an open three. Short. Rebound Armstrong is looking to push here. Doesn't have the numbers, but he's going to take it up anyway. Tries to go up and draws the foul. So best thing that could happen there was Armstrong going up and going with the foul, because if he didn't get the foul call there, would have been as good. But Armstrong will be at the line shooting too. Heady basketball play by him. So that's going to be Duncan's third foul for the Blue Comets.
Getting past my bedtime tonight. I apologize. I can't stop yawning right now.
Armstrong misses his first free throw there. Does have 11 on the night. The sophomore does. Olsen's going to check back in for the Blue Comets. Armstrong receives the ball from the official. Couple dribbles, spin, roll, and that one's good. So makes 1 of 2 there. Gonna have Ogren check in for Brown and Anderson check in for Moreland. 4:48 left to go here, fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 10.
Yeah, Duncan's gonna cross half court with it here. Now he hands it to Patterson. He goes right, then back left, gonna try to get to the rim, and he's just gonna get it swatted, kind of almost taken away there by Dirks, as he's gonna go ahead to TA. He kicks it out. Now a three-pointer from Jack's gonna be short. Rebound, and Aiden Ogren's going to be fouled underneath there.
So way to kind of creep back into this game is make your free throws, and that's what Ogre's going to attempt to do down here, down low.
Still a 10-point game here, 4:28 to go in the game. Tigers down by 10, 29-39. Low-scoring game. Not a lot of offense on either side.
Ogre's going to miss his first one short.
I'm going to go ahead and put that one on you.
How's that on me?
He said he's going to make his free throws, and he missed them both.
Said if he makes his free throws. That's how you get back in the game.
TA gets the rebound, puts it up.
It's going to be a foul there.
Yeah, they're going to call a jump ball.
Kind of been a little bit more favorable since that technical foul. I don't want to mention it, but
I think he's probably going to check in for Dexter here.
It's going to be
for
Tyler.
TA.
Yep. So it will be Kegler, Williams, Brown, Armstrong, and Ogren. Kegler's going to look to pass in here. 4:21, fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 10. Looking to get it in. They do now get it into Armstrong. Goes over the top of Colburn to grab it. Starts the clock. 25 on the game clock, or on the shot clock. A little running floater for Armstrong, misses. Rebound Kegler. Goes up with it, gets the and one call there.
Yeah, that's a tough floater there from that angle for Jax Armstrong, but now it's an 8-point game. Got a chance to cut it to 7 here for Dirks.
Again, another movie quote. It's kind of like the other guys kind of thing. He's a peacock. Sometimes you got to let Armstrong fly. Right. Like he has 11 points for you tonight. He's doing it all. Got to rein him in a little bit sometimes, but
no, I'm okay with him shooting.
Worked out good there for Kegler. Get the rebound to go up with it, and misses his free throw short. As Stanley's going to get that rebound, swings it over to Duncan. 4:06. Tigers trail by 8. Swings it to Patterson in the left corner. Now he's going to bring it to the top of the key. Swings it out to Duncan. Tyler's all over Olsen here underneath. Still on him, playing good defense. They swing it to Patterson on the left side now. He looks to throw it in. Kicks it out to Duncan. Duncan's going to drive out to Patterson for 3, and it rims out. Rebound Kegler, 3:41 and counting. Left fourth quarter, swings it to Tyler. Tyler thought about 3, now swings it back to Kegler. Kind of gets started, goes up. No call, misses it, and then they call a travel after everything happened.
That's got to be a foul.
Might be getting past his bedtime as well as he swings it into Duncan. They're going to look to go here. As he's over here doing some motions.
Boy, that was
backside of the half-court line. They're going to swing it to Colburn. He's going to look inside. 3:20 to go, fourth quarter. Olsen long 3, and it's good.
I don't know how we continually leave him open, but we're doing it nonetheless. So
Kegler's going to get it now from Armstrong. He's going to ask for a screen here. Takes a 3 of his own, and it's good. So Dirks Kegler gets a quick answer. It's going to be 42-34. Tigers trail by 8. 3:01 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a full timeout. As you're listening, I'll hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy. Back after the break.
Make the right decision. It feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. Feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big bank, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back here, 3:01 left, fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 8 as Blue Comets just now get it in. We're looking at full court pressure here from the Tigers. We're going to get it to Olsen. He's going to bring it across the timeline, pick up his dribble. He's going to wait for Duncan to cross. Now he hands it off to him. Top of the key, swings it over to Colburn. 23 left to go on the shot clock. Out to Stanley, and Ogren's right there and pushes him, so that's going to be a foul there on Ogren. Will be his third, and will only be the Tigers' third team foul of the quarter as well. So be a fresh shot clock with 2:45 left to go. Tigers trail by 8. Clock's getting ready to dwindle down here if we don't get another chance at getting a steal here, maybe off this possession.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's time for a little bit of urgency. Got to get something going here pretty quickly. As they get it on the left side, Olsen's going to try to cut through. Now over to Duncan at the right side. Now back to Olsen. Pump fake. He kicks it out left side.
They do get the turnover. Armstrong's going to get it here. He's going to look to push, throws it into Kegler. Kind of gets hit. Ogren's going to come up with it and go up for 2. So it was kind of sloppy, but it worked out for us. And now we only trail by.
Yep.
Well, just like that.
Didn't get back on defense.
Yeah.
Cost us 2 there.
So 36-44. Tigers trail by. As Armstrong's going to miss that 3. It's going to get tipped out by Williams. Hold that thought. Tigers trail by 8. Back into Kegler at the free throw line. He's going to look to drive in, spin move, gets fouled. So he'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2.
It was a good move by him.
Looks like Ogren is bleeding from the nose, so he's calling for a thing.
Number 11, Cannon Brown.
So Cannon Brown will check in here as Kegler will be at the line to shoot 2.
He's going to go to Chanute's trainer.
Yeah, kind of got popped in the nose.
As I don't think have a trainer.
Not that travels.
Yeah.
Which normally you don't as Kegler goes up.
Do we have a trainer at home?
Yeah, it's the college trainer will sometimes come in. They hire somebody out if they can.
I see.
That's going to make a 1-point free throw there for Kegler. Creed's going to check in after this. Kegler's going to go up with it and rims out. But it's going to be a non-rebound, or it's going to get touched out by the Tigers, and it will be Chanute ball underneath. Creed's going to come sit back in. So,
how soon do you think about fouling?
If we don't get this, but we get it. And Williams going to go up with it. 2 points there. It's going to be 39-44 as we almost get another turnover there. Duncan's going to have it.
Should have been a foul on Olsen.
Then they get back. Tyler Anderson kind of gets caught up high, and they're going to dunk it there. Stanley is, and it's going to be a timeout full timeout by Comets coach. Listen, I'll hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Back after this.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Back here at Chanute High School, minute 34, Tigers trail by 7. 46-39 will be Tiger basketball. So it's going to be a 3-possession game as of now. They get it into Kegler, who's going to let it roll a little bit. Get that set up. He's going to bring it to the middle of the court. Tells Armstrong to run across. He's going to get a screen there for a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound there by Chanute. They're going to call a foul on Anderson. This is going to be Tigers' 4th foul. Minute 22 left to go. So it's going to be Anderson's 2nd. It's going to have
Rorik is going to check in for Patterson now for Chanute.
Get it into Duncan. They have him trapped. They're going to throw it to Olsen, who grabs it as he crosses half court and keeps it. Dirks can't really be the one to foul here in case we get to overtime somehow, but Duncan's going to get it back, and it's going to go back to Olsen. Going to have a chance. Get the steal here by Williams as he gets his hand out there. Keeps his dribble, swings it out to KB. Good for 3. Yes, it is. And that's going to get a timeout by us. 42-46, 4-point game now.
Yeah, 58.3 to go. So short time, but now we're within striking distance. What do you do here if you're Fort Scott? Do you foul if you don't get the steal, or do you try to go one more possession? I don't know, 35 seconds is a long time.
I think, to me, I mean, it's you got a possession, but that's going to put it down to 28. You get the steal. I think you foul while trying to steal, but be overly aggressive, but not like, you know, I didn't get the steal, so I'm going to slap you, but really try to get it and see if they call it. But if not, you just play it out. I think you definitely don't foul until they get past half court. Maybe get the 10-second call if possible, too. So I think if they get past half court, then you got to draw the foul and get the foul there and just turn it into a muddy game, see what they do at the free throw line.
I would agree.
It's going to be Patterson to throw it in. It's going to have Olsen, Duncan, Stanley, and Colburn in for the Blue Comets.
Keep the ball out of Olsen's hands.
They get it to Patterson now. They get it back to them. Colburn gets it, and TA is going to foul right there, so that'll put Colburn at the free throw line, who has been 1 for 2 on the night at the free throw line.
Yeah, probably smart to get it out of Olsen's hands before you foul.
Yep.
Not that he may not make his free throws, but if Olsen's shooting them, it's probably 95% chance they're going in.
If it's true he has a gym in his basement, there should be no reason you miss free throws in a high school game. Colburn's going to make his.
I don't know, dude. There's plenty of people that have gyms in their houses that have pro athlete, and NBA dads, and they miss their free throws. So
they just ain't bought in. I think Olsen's pretty much bought in. So he's going to make both of those.
So.
Must be over in the basement shooting as well. So Dirk's going to bring it across. He's going to look to drive. Goes up with it, gets fouled. 46.2 here, and Kegler will be at the line. So still not out of it. They're only down 2 possessions still, so that's where you want to stay until you get a steal. See if you can't get down 1 possession. That's going to be Duncan's 5th foul, so he will be out of the game. That's kind of who they get the ball into there at the very start of the pass in. So we'll see what they do here. There's Applegate, Rorick, Colburn, Stanley, and Olson are in. Kager's going to miss that free throw, and that's what you cannot do at this point.
Right, got to make our free throws right now if we're going to have any type of chance.
So we are currently 50% from the free throw line, 6 for 12. And make it 6 for 13, and we don't get that. Olson's going to get it. And we're trying to grab it from him. 42 seconds left, and Olson will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 here for the Chanute Blue Comets.
Dexter Williams, his 2nd personal foul.
And again, like I said, if you have a basketball court in your basement, there's no way you miss these free throws.
He ain't missing them.
You just can't miss them.
He ain't going to, unfortunately. I really doubt it.
So it still is only a 2-possession game right now, 42.7 left, 4th quarter.
We have done a good job of extending the game.
Yes, but that ball didn't even think about missing there. That went straight through the net.
Yep. I don't think he's touched the rim yet on a free throw. So
I don't know if he's touched the rim on a 3-pointer either, to be honest with you.
A single shot tonight that he's made. So.
And that one is good too. So we tried to do the announcer jinx, and it didn't work for us either. Now 3-possession game here. It's going to be a handoff to Armstrong. Out to KB, pump fakes. Now gets over to the corner, shoots it, misses long, rebound, Patterson. Be a foul there by TA. And that'll send Patterson to the free throw line with 30 seconds left to go. And he makes these that could all but do it here.
Yeah, pretty much going to seal it up.
In the 4th quarter, as the Tigers now trail by 8 with Patterson at the free throw line for the Blue Comets.
Kobe Patterson at the line, shooting 2.
First one for Patterson is good. Makes it 51-42.
Second one's up, and it's going to rim out. Dexter Williams going to come away with the rebound. Tyler Anderson's going to push it up the right side now.
Got to get a quick 3 here. It's got to be a 3.
Jax
and
Armstrong
Jax
puts
Armstrong
it up.
miss everything. Rebound Olson.
That's
going to
pretty
hold on
much
to
do
it. He's going to hit Kegler in the face with a elbow, but it's going to end up being a foul on Kegler. So we'll send Olson to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
In for the Tigers, number 33, Creed Clayton, and number 34, Aiden Over. Olson at the line, shooting 2.
So Olson again at the line here for 2 free throws. First one's up and good.
Still has yet to hit the rim on him. He might be 90% from the free throw line. I would almost guarantee it on the season.
I would say he might be higher than that. But yeah, definitely I'd say 90% is not a reach by any stretch of the imagination. So, boy, it is late, 9:40 already.
I just put in a new candidate. So Olson's going to go from the free throw line here. And, hey, he missed one. So
we got him, folks.
We got him. We did our job. 15 seconds as Williams going to bring it down the court here. Goes behind the back. Still keeps his dribble. We're just wasting time with that. Swings it into quad A. Tries to go up and under at the block. Misses it. Tips it over. It's going to be a rebound there by Colburn. That's going to do it here, folks. 52-42. We're going to send it back to the studio real quick. Come back with the unofficial, official game stats. You listen all hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Hey there, my name is Bailey Callan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Back here as we got a face full of Jared Brown there on the YouTube side of it, but unofficial, official stats, Chanute starters are going to end with 21 for Warwick Olson, 3 for Kobe Patterson, 4 for Tucker Applegate, 16 for Daniel Stanley, and something you probably don't see in this game a whole lot. Stanley made all of his inside the painted area, and then subs for the Chanute Blue Comets. The only one that scored was Easton Colburn with 6 on the game. For Tigers starters, you're going to have Dexter Williams with 2, Dirks Kegler with 13, Jax Armstrong with 12, Cannon Brown with 7, and then for the substitutions, Aiden Ogren with 4 and Tyler Anderson with 2. That's going to do it here tonight as the Tigers do drop a road SEK battle at Chanute 52-42. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy. We appreciate you tuning in. And as always,
still go Big Red.
And go Tigers.